Hello, swing trading strategy. How to analyze stocks for swing trading. So when you are swing trading, it's good to do your bookkeeping for your swing trades and analyze the stocks to pick stocks for trading the next day. So today is December 17, 2024, and we are going to do our bookkeeping for our swing trading activities for December 16, 2024. We have our bookkeeping spreadsheet open, and we have our daily transactions open as well. And for December 16, 2024, as you can see, we didn't purchase anything. No, we didn't sell anything, but we purchased a stock. Therefore, we are going to enter that stock's purchase in record. So we'll go to B, and we purchase BRO for long-term purposes. We purchased it before that we have not sold it yet, and we purchase it again because we think it is at a good position for us to add more to it. So we duplicate the previous purchase, and we are going to change the date to December 16, 2024. And as you can see, we purchased 25. We have been purchasing 25 throughout this year, and this time we purchased more of it. We purchased CC shares to add it to the one we purchased. We have not sold it. You can see that the price went down. With our short-term swing trading strategy that we use in 2024, when we purchase a stock and the price goes down, we just keep the stock in our portfolio until the price goes up for us to sell it before we buy it again. There was few instances that we purchased it again, but it was not intentional. We thought we didn't have it and add more to it. But other than that, we tend to sell what we purchased that has a negative unrealized loss in the account before we buy more. But for our long-term swing trading strategy, for some of them, when we purchase it and then the trend ended and the price dropped, when we think it as a right trend line, we can decide to buy more if we believe the price will go well past the previous purchase level before it will drop back to where we purchased the second time, for us to make a profit on both purchases. Does that make sense? Because we do not want just to make profit on the second purchase when we sell all of it, but make profit on both. So that means the price has to go up past both purchases unit price level before we sell both of them. So we want to make sure on the chart there is a proof that the price, there is not much gap between the two purchases. The price could reach that level, probably pass it before going back down to a lower level that we purchased it the second time, giving us plenty of time to sell both. But that is the idea. We just have to practice it and see how it works out. So we have the sold columns of the spreadsheet blank for those two purchases. So beside that one, we have dividend earning, and interest for having money in their account. So ChargeSwap pays some interest as well. So we are going to have those recording down. So the first one is MNRO. And 28 cents. The second one is WHR, but we have, let's just go down to W's. That way we can make sure we are not missing anything. So WHR. And that one pay 18.45. The next one is MAN. All those companies that pay us dividend today or yesterday were purchased for dividend income purposes, not for swing trading. MAN 1.cc. So the next one is ChargeSwap itself, so it will be probably right at the beginning. And that is 510. So yeah, when you have cash in those brokerage account, at least some of those brokerage firm will pay you interest on them, and if you have saving account with them as well, it will earn a higher interest, but your cash in your brokerage account will earn interest as well. Okay, so now that we have our bookkeeping done, and again, it's important to do your bookkeeping when you swing trade so that you can continue to analyze on a regular basis the impact of your swing trading strategy on the result you are getting. So, and let's save this one as well. Now the next step will be to do chart analysis. So we are going to bring our charts here, and we are going to bring our stock watch list as well, and we have some red tests. We are going to go through them. Those are the ones we highlighted to purchase, and the one we actually purchase, we are going to make sure it is highlighted as well. So we only purchased one, so that means, okay, so we already have it highlighted because we purchased it before. Thus we'll highlight it again, but you can see that we didn't purchase the other two. That one, URI and WM. So URI, yesterday it pulled back again. Do you see it? It pulled back again. So we have a red bar, therefore we didn't buy. WM pulled back as well yesterday. At the time I was checking the chart, and I didn't buy either. You see, it's going past that line there. Okay, so therefore we are going to come here and we are going to just turn those red to black. And there is something I will attribute to the Holy Spirit giving me that idea this morning, is that, you know, let's go to bro, for instance, that when I reach the main trend line, because I want to buy at this trend line, when it reaches that trend line and I see the first green bar, instead of buying it at that first green bar, I can wait for that to go up, like whatever green bar is going to happen, and pull back, and then the next green bar, the next first green bar, I can enter it there. That way I can have a confirmation of a trend line. But then, and I think that is pretty much the Holy Spirit that enlighten me on that. And by the way, if you are a believer, when you are swing trading or anything you are doing, it's good to run that by your God. And our God is a fountain of wealth and a fountain of knowledge. As long as we are willing to be a student and a listener, he will be happy, to guide us. So we just have to learn to listen to him. So, and I think it is a brilliant idea. It's just, because I'm more of a conservative and I don't want to take a risky action, I think and my God knows me well on that, and he knows you as well, and he just, work at our own pace with us. I think that idea just gave me more confidence to enter the trade, even though I have a line that I'm following is already traced. That trade line is already traced. It's not that I should be expecting to trace another trade line, but it just gives me a confirmation that the stocks is going to be following that trend line. And of course, it's not going to be following it to the letter. You see what those, even you can even find short-term trend line within the long-term one. So, but it gave you that up, because we are using uptrend strategy. You see, even if I want to trace it, because when I'm tracing trend lines, I connect two lows. So having the low that touch the main line that I want to buy on, and then I have green bars, and then I have a pullback. A pullback is a sign of, it is interpreted by a red bar on my my trend line, because I swing trade on a daily chart. So every single price bar is a daily fluctuation of the price. So it's a daily price bar, and a red bar is a pullback of the days, meaning at the beginning of the day when the markets open, the price that the first sell or the first trade happened for that stock, that price, and the price when the markets close, that last price that trade happened, that is sold for, the price is sold for in the morning, and the price is sold for in the evening. If the evening ending price is lower than the morning first price, you will see a red price bar. That means the price for that day pretty much dropped. The end day price was lower than the morning price. If the price at the end of the day is higher than the price when the markets open, it will be interpreted by a green bar. The price went up that day. So on the rectangle, since the price bar is interpreted as a rectangle on my chart, for green bar, that means the morning price is the bottom, is you see the rectangle of the price bar. So that line here, the width, the bottom width of the rectangle is the price in the morning. When I put my mouse on it, we can see the Y here. So the Y is telling me the price when I put my mouse on the price bar, and the axis is telling me the date. So, and this price bar is December 11/1. And that bottom line that I'm putting my things in is 103.53. So the price close at the end of the day on the width, that is the top closing of the rectangle price bar, is 104.12. And the C at the bottom and the top of the bar just tells you, at the bottom one tells you how low the price went that day, and the one at the top tells you how high the price went that day. And when the price bar is red, that means the bottom width of the rectangle shape is the price when the market closed, and the top width of the rectangle is the price when the market opened in the morning. So the price was higher in the morning and lower in the evening. So there is a drop in price. It will be interpreted by a red bar. And the way I interpret it in my swing trading strategy is a pull back. Pretty much a pull back to the trend line. Not necessarily is accurately coming to the trend line, but there is a pullback. Alternatively, the price is going up. Yeah, the one is green, and then the price is pulling back when it's red. So at the trend line, the lowest trend line that I want to buy on, instead of buying it right away when I see the first green bar, which could be a sign that it start going up, but sometimes it can consolidate around that trend line, because I'm aiming for a long-term trend line, and that is a very low trend line compared to where the price has been. It could try to linger there for a little while before taking off again. For that reason, to have a confirmation that yes, it is really not going past that level, I could wait to have two lows, the latest one higher than the one that is touching the price, the trend line that I wanted to buy on, to have that confirmation of yes, uptrending going there before I enter it. In this, it was not intentional though. We just tried to buy at that green bar, just like based on what we just said, and it didn't happen, and then we try on this one, but it was not really intentional. It was just based on when we see it and when we saw it. But yeah, I just have that clarity this morning that, you know what, instead of just buying it at the first green bar I will see after the price touch the trend line that I want to buy on, why not continue applying the same principle that I use for the short-term trend line there as well, even though I have a trend line trace already? Why not wait to have two lows, the latest one higher than the previous one, to give me a clear confirmation that I have an uptrend, uptrending price going on there before I enter. And to have this, you have to see this green bar here to be able to determine that this ended, this red bar ended already. So that means I will actually see this green bar around lunchtime, or purchase it early in the morning or so. But again, have these two red bar confirmations, one, the latest one higher, you see, higher low compared to this low. But again, it's just one more point of making sure I'm not entering the trade too early. But again, it could turn around and go below it, and it can happen, but it just decreases those possibilities. So I'm tracing all over the chart here, but with that in mind, let's start analyzing the chart. And in case you are wondering what kind of swing trading strategy we are using uptrend line swing trading strategy. For 2024, we use short-term uptrend line swing trading strategy by following the chart even when it's away from the main trend line, and just buy along. You can see that we follow it, we trace those short-term trend lines, uptrend lines, and just buy along it for this particular one. But this time, and we purchase it multiple times so that we can practice the uptrending trading strategy that we are using, and be familiar with it and see how we feel about it based on our risk tolerance, which you can see by now that I have a low risk tolerance. I'm more cautious about what I'm doing. I'm not a risky type person. You know, some people interpret personality using color, and we all have 4: green, gold, blue, and red. No, orange. Orange. And orange is more risk taking, type of personality, assignment, gambling, and blue is more people-centered and being empathetic. Gold is more rule type person, having rule, set rule, focus, plan, meet deadline, being on time. Those are gold color personality. And the green is research, learning, discovering things in a learning mind, with learning intentionality related. But we all have those four in a different combinations, and the first two main one tend to affect how we behave often. So I will say I'm green and gold color personality. Orange is now a high, is more toward the last two of my color personalities. Therefore, I'm cautious when I'm doing things, and I don't like to take unnecessary risk. So by using the sharp uptrend line, I trade more often during the year, using a smaller dollar amount per trade and targeting a smaller profit that I can reach faster and get out of the trade and repeat it again. That way I won't have to be in the trade for too long, since I was working on a short trend line in case if it ended, I don't stay. But still, many of them ended on me while I have the stocks in the portfolio. But because I took my time to pick good stocks, they... Be respectful. I'm recording. I told you that already. You cannot make noise in the video. Are we clear? Thank you. You still need to go put your things away. Did you put your spoon away? You put your food away for school? You need to go eat your breakfast. Gotta go get it done. So, yeah. So I took time to pick stocks, but we still have some that are negative in our account, and I just left them there as investment. Therefore, I like to advise that stocks that you like to swing trade, just make sure they are stocks that you can invest in them long term. So, and we have our exit strategy as well. But now for 2025 or moving forward, I like to try a long-term trend line where the stocks, we are still going to pick the stocks the same way, even more strict this time, because we are going to hold on to them longer. Locate a trend line we want to get in, and then target a higher profit, therefore allocating a higher capital for the swing trade, and sell it at a new high or when the minimum profit target is reached. So now that we pretty much review our swing trading strategy and we have that in mind, we can start analyzing the chart. So it's good you have your swing trading strategy written down if possible, so that you can review often, so that you do not stray away from it when you are making your entry and exit plan. So this one is AMP. We already bought it, and you see the arrows tell us where we bought it. One is facing up, and one is facing down from the top. It tells us where we sold it. So we bought it right at the trend line, and based on the revelation that I have this morning is, okay, we can see how it implies, how we can apply it here. Okay, so this reached the trend line. We saw that green bar, and we enter early in the morning before the markets open. So if we want to apply draft strategy here, when we see this one, we saw this green, so we needed to wait for a pullback. By waiting on a pullback, we could have avoided getting in here, because we'll be waiting for a red bar and then a green bar before we enter. So here will be when we will actually enter. That will be yesterday that we will actually purchase it, and you will see that that will give us that. And in fact, yeah, we might decide to enter or not enter, because here, those lows are kind of even here. It does not give us uptrend line. It's giving us a consolidation here. So we can enter here, or we can decide to wait to actually see the uptrend feel to the chart, because it is consolidating here. Lows, those three, this and those, you can see that they are all touching. You see my axis line here is touching all three red bars. Therefore, we can say that it is consolidating around there. We enter a little bit early. So to avoid entering a little bit early, we can look for that uptrend of the price behavior before we enter at the green bar. But again, it's not going down, but it's not going anywhere just yet. And for long-term purchases though, when I say long-term, we are buying it on August to December trend line here. But again, it's just to avoid that it's not trying to come to this line, which is the longer trend line. It might just prevent us avoiding that if that's possible. But APH, so APH, we like to buy my mouse is tracing pretty much everywhere here. We like to buy at this line, but it's up there, so therefore we are not going to do anything. The next one is AZO. So AZO is higher up compared to the line we like to buy on. Jaren, are you learning swing trading strategy? You don't want to go your breakfast? So BKNG. So BKNG, we like to buy it at that line, and is a little bit higher up. Oh, this mouse is tracing. It's very sensitive to touch today. So the next one is BRO. In fact, let's go back to BRO. BRO. So we will need to put an arrow there where we bought it again. Okay. So the next one is Jaden, you are going to school soon. You need to go eat your food. Upper. Jaden, you need to go eat your food. When you are done eating, you can come back. CAT. We are trying to buy it at that line, but clearly it's going past it. The next one is CL. CL is higher up compared to the line you like to buy it on. CMG. CMG, we like to buy it. That line is higher up there. So you can see that even though it's pulling back where it is right now, we are not highlighting it on our things because we are not using short-term trend line strategy here. Therefore, we are not even paying attention to it. So this one is coming back, is coming to this 1 year. It's coming to this 1 year trend line. You can see the line went all the way there. So it's getting close to it. The next one is KC. KC, we like to buy it at that line. Right now is right there. I'm recording. I'm not going to comb your hair just here. Go eat your food. COSC. COSC, we like to buy it at that line, which is a long-term trend line, more than 1 year trend line, but it's higher up there, so we will wait on that. Okay, what happened here? Z control Z. Okay. D-E-C-K. D-E-C-K. I'm recording. Keep the voice down. So we like to buy it at this line, but it's right there. So you're not going to do anything just yet. The next one is E-M-E. E-M-E. Gabrielle, check the microwave. This one is 1 year trend line, but it's right there. It's consolidating around this line here. Tells me that it could continue going up from there. It's not ready to move down here yet, but we don't really want to get in at that level. We have FAST. FAST. We purchased it already. There. I'm adding way more arrows here. Let's use the bar instead. See, this one is not supposed to be there either. So FI. Leave it alone. Gabriel, leave it alone. Jaden, you're not being very respectful this morning. I made myself clear that I'm recording. Therefore, you need to keep the noise down. Am I clear? Thank you. So, you're a very good boy. So, I don't know why you are doing, but you need to stop it. So, we have this one. It's trying to, I think it's still following this line, but we prefer to buy it on this one. Therefore, we are going to wait on it, since we already have some in our portfolio. And FICO. Oh, yeah. I think FICO, we bought it at that long trend line. And again, if we want to use that strategy that I have a breakthrough this morning, it reached this trend line, I have a green bar, I will wait for another pullback, and then the green bar I will enter. So if I have tried to follow that strategy, I will notice that there is a slight downtrend to where here a consolidation going on. Therefore, I will not enter just yet, because I want to see uptrend, feel to it. And right now this low is lower than this low. Therefore, I don't have a clear confirmation that it is going to be following this trend line yet for me to get in. So I got in a little too early. Based on that extra caution, a precaution that I want to take, I can say that I got in a little too early. Okay, so let's continue. Google. So just aiming for that trend line is not enough. We need to have that confirmation of higher lows there before we get in at the first green bar. Oh, I don't need to zoom like that. So Google is a pullback and continue to go up, but we just prefer to just wait on it here. It might take a while for that to come back there. And based on the strategy that I was thinking, you see the way it reached this trend line here, instead of getting in here, we could wait for that to go up, and then we have a pullback, we have another pullback, and then we see this green. So that green bar is giving us a confirmation that this pullback ended. So from here and there, we could actually trace an uptrend line, and we can buy it at that green bar. So yes, we want to buy it at the trend line, but it does not necessarily have to be right at the trend line. We want that to touch the trend line or get very close to it, start going up from there, pull back, and start going up, we can really see that uptrend feel, and then we can get in. So it could mean we may not get in right at the trend line, but at least it's preventing us from buying it too early, and then it will turn and try to aim a lower trend line. That's just that. So there'll be pro and con to those situations, just based on your risk tolerance. You might, if you are maybe higher risk tolerance level, you have a higher risk tolerance level, you might want it to get in a little early to save money, rather than buying it here where it can cost you a little bit more but prevent you from buying it too early, and then it just continue to drop. But it all comes down to which one is in line with your risk tolerance, what you can tolerate. GWW. So GWW, we like to buy that down line, and it's right there. So it seems to be this trend line ended, it fell off of it. Those lows are lower than this low here. So if you want to trace from that low to this low, it will be kind of reverse oblique, so downward type of feel. So this trend ended when you have that downward oblique. That is the end of the trend line. You see, it's now the price is not above the trend line that you trace. When the price is above the trend line that you trace, you have an uptrending things going on. But from the moment the price bar is below that trend line, you can see that that trend line ended, and you need to have to wait for the next trend line to start. And for that next trend line, you need two lows, so that is before you can trace the trend line. HD. So HD, we like to buy it at this line, but right now it's following this trend line. The next one is K. Jaren, thank you for keeping your voice down. L.L.C. So this one is one that you can see it. We bought some there, but you can see that it's not respecting that trend line. It is below it. Of course, the trend line is not just a line though, it could be a zone, and it could still be within the zone here. Those horizontal lines are kind of price brackets, but yeah, I'm not sure why you went below it, but it makes me take it out. But we have L.L.C, but we can just keep observing it and see. L.L.C, we like to buy it at that one. So, and we bought it quite high. L-E-N. You see, if we try to apply our breakthrough this morning breakthrough to it, maybe we won't have purchased it just yet, because it touched it pull, and then we have the low, and then we have this one. But if we are waiting for the second low to trace an uptrend line, we won't have entered here, because clearly we are having a downtrend. Tells me that it's coming to this. When it comes to this area, we can buy some more when we apply our uptrending, short-term uptrending strategy to it. So at that low, we will want it to see trace the uptrend line by connecting two lows with the latest one higher than the previous one at the trend line, to see that it's about to go up. But because we thought it's about to go up after touching this line and we enter it, it ended up going down instead, because it was not done. Okay, so L-R-C-H, we bought it. So we bought it quite high here, but you see it touched this line here, and at this point I don't know if we, let me see, if we 106.77, I don't know if we buy will have the chance to, it'll go past this level before it go back down. I don't know. Otherwise we have plenty of occasions here to enter it, because you see it touched it. We have the green bars, and then we have the red one, and then we have this. Having this one will give us to trace, but again we have a consolidation because this one and this one are touching that line. So we could enter it there, or if we want a better confirmation, we have this one here that allow us to trace the line. You see the shape of the line, it is kind of oblique upward, therefore we have the confirmation, and we could have entered at that green bar if we chose to, but we can still see that it's still lingering here. So it's, if we want to buy more, we could still buy it, but let me see if I trace it from here. Since we are seeing it right now, we can still trace a relatively longer one and still have up. You can see the uptrend feel to it. We can still enter it, but because we buy it already and it's quite high where we bought it before, I don't know if it's going to, it's all going to depend on the line we are buying it on. And do you need to go blow your nose? And the line that we are following here, yeah, is a relatively long one, but it's so, it fluctuates quite a bit, and this is now something that I want to keep in the chart if for 2025, because because the price is lower compared to, like I have a mountain here. Okay, the price is higher than that mountain, but still though, it's just, I just don't like those type where I have the price is below previous mountain level, but it just give it some, it just add a little bit of risk to it, but you can see how wide it can fluctuate. But if we want to buy, I think that is a very good low area to get in. Maximum daily chart, because of that line is coming from somewhere here, 2022 trend line is quite long term here, so we buy it there. It's just that where it is quite high here and where we bought it, so for that to go all the way there before we sell it, I just don't want to get more of it. I just want to just keep what we bought and just keep it, because it's very, it fluctuates quite a bit. This area is quite high where we bought it, because it has now gone that high in the past. So I don't know how long it's going to take for that to get there again. So if I buy it and I'm waiting for that to go there to buy, it could have multiple of down pullbacks along the way. So I just don't want to get in, because I just don't know if it will go all the way past this time before coming back down to this line. For that reason, I don't want to buy more, even though it's right at the price, at the level that we can buy it. We already have a position in it, and I don't want to add more to it. So let's go back to 1 year daily chart, and this one is, did we, yeah, we bought it at that line, at that trend line. Again, we enter a little bit early. You see, we saw this one, we saw the green bar, and we enter it, but we could have waited on this one. It will give us that uptrend too when we are buying it here. So we could be entering it here, but we enter it in 2 days prior, and I think it's fine, but again we saw one that we bought it and it just turned around going down, so it can happen as well. So sometimes just getting it too early might work for you, sometimes it may not. So if you are more risk adverse type person, waiting for that uptrend feel to where even though it's touching the trend line might just add more extra caution. If you are using uptrend line swing trading strategy, just at the uptrend, long-term trend line is not enough. Look at the two lows. Even if you're not tracing it, look at the two lows there. Look at two pullbacks to see if you do have that uptrend feels to where that is uptrending along that line that you want to buy before you enter it. Not just entering it at the first green bar after a pullback to that line, but wait for that feel of uptrending along that line that you want to buy at before you enter it. So MANH, because if you enter it too low thinking you are saving money by doing that, when you pull back down, it'll become an expensive area that you bought it at if it goes to the next lower trend line. So buying a little bit higher price by waiting for the uptrending tendency to happen at the trend line you want to buy before you enter might just save you money in overall. So I think that's a good breakthrough this morning, and I'm grateful to God for giving me that enlightenment of it. I didn't really think about it at all. I was just targeting the long-term line that I trace it, that when I see a green bar after the pullback to it, I can get in. But now I can practice caution there as well. So this one we like to buy it at that line, and we are not close to it yet. So thank God for that. So MAR. So MAR we like to buy it here, and it's not close to it yet. MCK. So MCK we like to buy it at this time. It's not close to it. MLM we like to buy it there, and it's not close to it yet. MMC, well, we target 2. You see it touch it and continue down, so we are going to wait on it on this one. MMC, MPWR, we bought it already somewhere there, and you can see it is right down there, but we are not getting more because we bought a little bit higher already. MSFT, the one before MSFT, we are not going to keep it in this stock, so there is no point of analyzing it. So this one, I'm not sure what it's doing, but why I didn't even trace the trouble. We bought it, so we bought it there, but we need to trace a line we like to buy next time on. MSI, and MSI we like to buy that line is nowhere near it just yet, and we have some already. NVDA, so NVDA we bought it at that line, and you can see we do have the price following the trend line by the time we got in, but you see it turned around and went below it, so it can happen. So we have touching the line, start going up, pull back, start going up, and we enter it right at the time we want to enter it, not just at the first green bar, but after we have an uptrending feel to it. So that means we need 2 pullbacks and green bar between to determine that, but still it turn around and start doing this. So if we reach this one, we will buy more. After we determine that we have an uptrend filled to it there, we can get more as well, because there is not much gap between the two. But again, even with that extra precaution, it can happen that you'll turn around and go below that trend line. We just have confirmation with NVDA on that, so there is no soundproof rules here. There is still a risk involved. This one, we are targeting this trend line and it went right below it. Is it using the area as a zone, or is it aiming this one? We don't know. The next one is ORLY. ORLY. We are aiming that line. It's nowhere near it just yet. The next one will be RSG. RSG, we like to buy that line is pulling to it. So the next one is TJX. The stocks on the watch list that are not highlighted in yellow are the one we do not have in our portfolio. The one highlighted in yellow are the one we already purchased. So we like to buy that line. TMUS. So TMUS, we like to buy it at this line. It's nowhere near it just yet. TRY. TRY, we like to buy it at the purple line. It's getting there. The next one is URI. And you see, is passing the line you like to buy, but it's there. We just need to have a confirmation of uptrend line at that line before we can get in. V, we bought some already and we like to buy more for URI. So V, we like to buy it at that line. Is nowhere near it just yet. It's still up there. VRTX, we bought VRTS. And VRTS, we bought it there, and you can see the confirmation that we are talking about without actually intending to. We did to it. You see this where we bought it, we see this low and this low. It is kind of oblique there, so uptrending, and we enter right there. That extra precaution that I'm thinking about implementing at the long trend line, still at the long trend line, find that feel of uptrending along that uptrend line. We have that confirmation and we enter it. It still linger there, but we bought it at a lower price compared to where it is right now. So that one was a good entry there. WAB, we bought it there and it's still there. So it touched, oh yeah, I mean, I don't even know, this is August line, so it's touching that line quite a bit. We bought it and it's still there, but it could easily come here though. Don't know if that line is ending or not. But WM is touching that line and went past it. So we bought it there at this line, but then it went past it to this longer one. That line that we bought it is October to December line, but it went past it down here. So and that concludes how we analyze our chart using a daily chart, either maximum daily chart or 1 year daily chart, and using long-term trend line swing trading strategy, uptrend line swing trading strategy. And today we didn't find anything to pick for trading. I don't think we make anything red here, so there is nothing to purchase today. We'll just check the account to see if there is something to sell. Otherwise, we do not intend to buy anything today. Thank you. We thank you very much for watching our videos. We thank you very much for your time. We thank you very much for all your comments, and we thank you very much. Jason, don't leave just here with Jaren. We thank you very much for watching our videos. Thank you all that subscribe to our channel. I'm Afiavi Liberman, creator of Liberman Consulting LLC YouTube channel, and in our our blog. On our channel and on our blog, we share different ways to save money and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence, where you do not depend on an employer to provide for your family. And swing trading is one way to make money. Thank you.